head coach and sporting director Bruce Arena. We'll start first with a question from Kevin Wynn as a standard. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hi, Bruce. You obviously never want to lose, but what lesson does the result like tonight teach your group?
I don't think I have an answer for that right now.
Okay. We'll move on to a question from Devin Bollet from Tectonic Takes. Go ahead, Devin.
Hi, Bruce. What was your assessment of the heavily rotated team's performance in the first half, walking back to the locker rooms at 1-1?
I think our guys did a solid job. Obviously, it was going to be challenging, bringing in 7 new players and all. And I think they got punished unfairly on the penalty kick call. I would have liked to have gone in with a lead at halftime. But for the most part, they did okay. And then we made a couple of changes at the start of the half, and then moved in our remaining 3 substitutions later in the half.
Thank you. Daniel, pull to our next question.
What has been the most positive thing you've seen from Judd's growth this season?
He's scoring goals. It's the job of a center forward. He's scoring goals. That's obviously the most positive thing he's done.
Thank you. We'll move on to Marko Jukanovic. Go ahead, Marko.
Bruce, another game-winning goal.
Who's talking?
Was that a lack of awareness or a lack of communication between your center backs during that play?
On which play was that?
On the game-winning goal that they scored in the 90th minute there.
It was, a poor turnover on our part, and we could have done a better job in the penalty area identifying players. Probably could have done a better job dealing with the player crossing the ball, and the player that scored, we probably needed to ship to him a lot quicker, but we didn't manage to play it properly in the penalty area.
Thank you. We'll move on to Q Williams. Go ahead, Q.
Thank you, Bruce. Reed Roberts had a bit of a rough game. As a coach, do you have anything that you do special when players have tough nights like this?
I thought Reed had a good game. Maybe gave up a few passes, certainly on the second goal, but overall he played pretty well. The second goal, he turned the ball over in a bad spot, but for the most part, he played pretty well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Eric Polukos, next question.
Bruce, this is your first loss officially since March 15th, and your first loss on the road as a team. Your first half starts have been absolutely phenomenal with the kind of starts and momentum grabs. What, in your observation, do you see that you guys need to do at the start of more second halves to keep that momentum and possibly use some of that to get back in games if you are trailing like you were a little bit tonight? What's the biggest second half improvement that you need to make from your observation?
Well, we turned the ball over. Our center backs turned the ball over in bad spots on the field for the second and third goal. They needed to be better on the ball for sure, and we needed to do a better job defending in the penalty area.
Couple more questions, Paul Marury, and then we'll go to Nico Moreno live in the room.
Paula Maruri, Tentenay, San Francisco, California. Good evening, Bruce Arena. What would you like to say about Hernandez's first MLS goal and the consistency of Preston Judd? Thank you.
Well, it was a good goal, obviously coming in the first couple of minutes of the game. Give Nonso credit for winning the ball and distributing it quickly to Fernandez. So it was a good goal, and yeah, Nick played a good 90 minutes. And Preston Judd continues to do his job of a center forward and scored another goal. So that's a real positive.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Nico Moreno, live in the room.
Yes. Hey, Bruce. From the press box, it seemed like you were visually upset. Then there was a interaction with the referee where he put a red card towards the bench. Just wanted to clarify if you could give us clarification on what happened there with the ref at the end.
With the ref, there's no excuse for what they did there in issuing a red card.
Were you given any explanation?
No. And I never saw a yellow card that they gave me at halftime either. Poor decisions. I think. I think that whole crew could have done a better job today.
Thank you, Bruce.